Hello, lovely Year 6 St Agnes pupils. I'm Emma and this is Mimi, and we're both artists who've been working on this project with your lovely...
We are the creative crew! Yay!
and very noisy creative crew. They've been working really hard designing great things for you to carry and wave on the parade, and you're going to be making one of these. It's a play placard. You can see it spells out the word P-L-A-Y, play. You'll need one of the black markers we provided for you, and you've already come up with your ideas for the things that stop you from being a playful person. Right, the first thing you need to do is just to split up the letters to make it nice and clear that it's with the P, L, A and Y. You can also go around all the edges if you want to make it stand out a little bit more. You might want to lay it on a piece of scrap paper or something so you don't get the marker pen on the table. That might be useful. And when you've made it so it stands out nicely how you like it, you're ready to start writing on your ideas of the things that stop you personally from being as playful as you possibly could be, where the things that are the barriers for you to be playful. You want at least one example of the barriers that stop you being playful on each of the letters, but you can do more. You can really fill it up if you want to. See what works for you as an artist best. And remember, we don't want to do tiny, teeny weeny best handwriting like you would do in your English books and things like that, because we want this to be able to be seen. People are going to be marching with this, and you're then going to be putting these in the park for people to read from a distance. So you might want to go big with capital letters and things like that. So you decide how to make your writing work for you. And I like the way that this one does different sizes. It makes it look a bit more interesting. And they've also added some really nice little drawings to illustrate the things that stop them being playful as well. So you might want to do that with your own work. We've got some nice bits of patterns as well, filling up spaces in this one. Now, when you're done with your illustrations and your writing, you're going to want to add a stick to your piece. Now, this is so you can carry it on the parade, but it also gives it strength. What if it's a windy day? You don't want that cardboard flapping all over the place. So you get your long stick and you need to line it up so it's right at the top of the P, and it runs down all the way down the other letters. But what you want to do is do it at a slight angle so that it's not going to be shown from the other side. The only bit we want to see from the other side is the little handle at the bottom. And you see that it's only a small handle because we only need a little bit there. The rest of it is supporting your structure. Okay, we stuck that down with some tape called gaffer tape, which is really nice strong tape. Now we're going to use some different tape. This is the tape we'll be using next, double-sided tape, and we're going to use this along with some lovely colourful streamers. Now, these are in orange and yellows because that is your colours that your school are using for this project. And decide where you want to hang some of these streamers from. It could be on the bottom, on the sides of the Y, under the P. This lovely creative crew member is just going to put them on the side of their Y there. Tear off little bits of the tape and stick it down where you want to put your streamers. You don't use scissors, you tear it. It actually messes up scissors. So just rip bits off and stick it down wherever you want your streamers to be. And the important thing about this double-sided tape is that you need to peel off the backing. Do you see there? You need to rub it down if those edges are a bit difficult, and then peel off the little white bits. Then we need to stick on our streamers. Now make sure all the double-sided tape is covered because you don't want any of these sticking to each other when we stack them up ready for the parade. Now, you don't need loads of these streamers for them to look effective. That gives it a bit of movement. You can see already with that. And so when you've done a few, you can see if you need a few more. And otherwise, you're done with that. Show you one more where the creative crew put their tape along the bottom of the P. That looked nice and effective and worked really well. So you just decide where you think you'd like to put your streamers and go for it. But please, please, please don't use any other colours apart from our lovely oranges and yellows. Looking good. Brilliant. We're going to finish it off now by adding some more splash of colour. This time we're going to use some paint, and you won't believe how quick this is. Your orange and yellow paint on a tray and a sponge, and the idea is you just do a few quick squiggly lines, just getting some streaks of colour onto there. It doesn't even have to cover the whole thing, it's just getting it to feel like really like you've got movement, and it's what we call dynamic. And we're going to get this done in less than 10 minutes flat. The entire class will have painted their artwork before dinner, so it can be left there to dry over lunchtime. Quick it is, just relax into it and be playful with the paint. Just get some nice marks and lines all over your work, and it looked really good. Fabulous. Sure you write your name and class on the back of your work, because it would be great if you can actually carry your own piece of artwork on the parade, which is happening this Saturday. So can't wait to see what you make, and can't wait to see you on the parade. Bye for now. Bye.